The G7's $60 oil price cap on Russian exports, a resounding failure? The initial optimism surrounding the G7's December 2022 price cap on Russian oil exports has evaporated faster than a spilled barrel of crude. Intended to cripple Russia's war machine by limiting its oil revenues, the $60 per barrel ceiling has proven remarkably ineffective, prompting a reassessment of its efficacy and a potential tightening of the restrictions. The cap's implementation coincided with a period of relatively high oil prices, exceeding $100 a barrel. The rationale was clear: constrain Moscow's ability to fund its brutal invasion of Ukraine by limiting the price it could receive for its oil. This seemingly straightforward approach, however, failed to account for the complex dynamics of the global energy market and the inherent resourcefulness of Russia's oil industry. The initial months following the cap's introduction saw a flurry of activity aimed at circumventing the restrictions. Russia quickly adapted, employing a range of sophisticated strategies to maintain its revenue streams. The use of shadow fleets, aging tankers often operating under opaque ownership structures, became a crucial element of this evasion strategy. These vessels, operating beyond the reach of Western sanctions and monitoring systems, enabled Russia to bypass the price cap and sell its oil at market rates, effectively rendering the cap toothless. The effectiveness of the price cap was further undermined by the unforeseen impact of Donald Trump's trade policies. His trade war initiated a significant downturn in the global oil market, causing a dramatic price crash. This unexpected market volatility drastically reduced the impact of the $60 cap, making it largely irrelevant in a market already experiencing depressed prices. The irony is palpable. A policy designed to financially hamstring Russia inadvertently benefited from a separate geopolitical event. Initial analyses by S&P Global Platts suggested the price cap initially affected roughly half of Russia's seaborne oil exports. However, by the end of 2023, this figure had skyrocketed to approximately 80%, evading the restrictions. This stark reality underscores the failure of the G7's initiative to significantly curtail Russia's oil revenue. The cap, initially lauded as a potential game-changer, has become a symbol of strategic miscalculation and the challenges of implementing effective sanctions in a globalized world. The situation has left G7 nations scrambling to find a solution. The current consensus points towards tightening the price cap, potentially lowering it to a figure that would place further pressure on Russia's oil sales. However, even this drastic measure faces significant hurdles. Lowering the price cap risks further destabilizing the global oil market, potentially leading to price spikes and impacting energy security for many nations. The delicate balance between crippling Russia's war effort and avoiding a global energy crisis presents an immense geopolitical challenge. The failure of the initial price cap raises fundamental questions about the effectiveness of sanctions in the modern era. The ease with which Russia circumvented the restrictions highlights the limitations of relying solely on economic pressure to achieve geopolitical objectives. The intricate networks and sophisticated tactics employed by Russia underscore the need for a more comprehensive and adaptable approach to sanctions, one that anticipates and mitigates the potential for circumvention. The G7's ongoing reassessment of the price cap serves as a cautionary tale, highlighting the complexities of wielding economic sanctions as a tool for international relations. The future effectiveness of this, or any similar initiative, hangs precariously on the ability of the G7 to anticipate and counter Russia's inevitably creative strategies for evading international sanctions. This situation underscores the need for a broader, more sophisticated approach to sanctions, possibly incorporating tighter collaborative efforts and improved intelligence gathering to address the evolving tactics used to circumvent such measures. The challenge now is to learn from these mistakes and develop more effective strategies for the future, while carefully considering the unintended consequences of any actions taken. The stakes remain incredibly high, as the conflict in Ukraine continues to unfold and the global energy market navigates a period of considerable uncertainty.